Hello there, creatures of the universe. I'm Riellerthecreeper, and I'm here to talk to you all about Gears of War 4 once again. Today, I'm going to be talking to you all about the Windflares, the new weather feature that we will be experiencing in Gears of War 4. For those of you that don't know what a wind flare is, a wind flare is basically the combination of a tornado, a hurricane, and a thunderstorm. At least that's what I can get that in your head. At least that's how I can picture it. We have seen it in both E3 demos, and they both cause mass destruction on not only the environment, but the player's ability to play the game, to move. Alright, so let's start with the basics of wind flares. Where did they come from? Well, Windflares' origin go all the way back to the end of Gears of War 3, when Adam Phoenix fired his machine that killed all of the Locusts and all of the Lambent. That explosion went worldwide, and it was in the planet's atmosphere. So I'm assuming after a period of time, that energy in the atmosphere began to clump together into storms. And that's what we see in both the E3 demos. Wind flares take a heavy toll on the environment itself and the player's ability to play. They affect everything that you are doing, whatever you are doing. So let's say you're firing at the swarm. The bullets will actually fly back at you or somewhere else, because the wind is that strong. It will also pick objects off of the ground, like I said. It affects the environment entirely. Not only does it give strong gusts of wind, but it also shoots lightning. Now, it can do it just by a simple bolt that we saw in the E3 demo, or a storm ball will happen. A storm ball, from what I'm guessing, in the Gears of War 4 E3 demo, is whenever the storm is at its worst, for the lightning aspect. We can obviously see a glowing ball of energy in the background. So I'm guessing that's just like a pure ball of, oh my god, it's just a pure ball of energy that shoots lightning. And not only that, instead of doing a simple bolt of lightning, it actually spreads out across the environment that could possibly kill you, and will kill the swarm as well. It shoots, and then all the bolts of lightning scatter everywhere. I'm showing you guys an example of it right now as I speak, because it's kind of hard for me to put into words, but you see what it does here. Right now, there are two examples of wind flares that we can work with right now. There's the one from the E3 demo last year and the one this year, but the one that happened last year, whenever they see a wind flare, it looks like a tornado. But in this year, it's more like a hurricane. Because like in the one from like last year, you can definitely see like the wind flare far off in the distance, and even at that distance, it's still having a great effect on the environment. Wind flares are obviously going to have a big role to play in Gears of War 4, not only because it gives us a glimpse back into the Gears of War 3 days, but it also shows us how hard it's going to be battling the swarm in one of these storms. Another thing that I want to mention right before I wrap this up is that during the E3 demo, when the storm ball is taking place, whenever the lightning begins to shoot at the ground, it starts making a weird humming sound. And don't get me wrong, that sound is really luminous and it's really badass. It's really cool. And it puts so much fear into you, because this is a natural enemy that you cannot fight against unless you take shelter. We have yet to learn a lot more about these wind flares, but from what we know so far, one last time, is that they can fling objects around the environment, fling dead corpses everywhere once you killed them, take a toll on you and your team for their mobility, because the wind will be blowing towards you in all sorts of directions, making it hard for you to move, can fling bullets back at you, can shoot lightning at you. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Tell me what you guys would like to hear about Gears of War 4, or tell me what you guys think, what kind of effect the wind flares are going to have on JD and his friends during Gears of War 4. Just right before I wrap this up, I wanted to let you all know, in case you haven't already known, is that I am on social media. I do have a Facebook page, I do have a Twitter, I do have an Instagram, and I use it from time to time. So if you want to see me acting like an idiot in my personal life and doing random shit, feel free to go check out each and every one of those. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.